From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, we are entering a new phase in our planetary ascension trajectory, a new cycle of planetary liberation and soul emancipation for many whose journey has been complete at this time. We are all completing many personal cycles in various areas of our lives. The more we free ourselves from rigid beliefs, wounds, and anomalies, the more we retrieve our true essence, and hence our soul's authentic path. Many of you will be heading into new locations or working remotely from your already illumined spaces with the restoration of the crystalline harmonic pillars that connect to New Earth, as many of you are sonic pillars and stabilizers with a mission to sustain the new light quotient in these locations. We are traversing an important passage at a planetary and personal level for us to recode our template coordinates and the DNA time codes, moving into the new assigned locations for us to achieve our new divine assignments. Each and every one of you occupies a unique position within the original God's plan. Never doubt your authentic inner compass to know where and when you need to be next, and with whom. This new passage feels more healing, stabilizing, and harmonic with the Libra Moon. At the new moon time, we will have an important Yod aspect, as the moon will quincunx Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, all retrograde. It is a blessing to help us heal patterns such as self-sacrifice, guilt, and internal chaos, shifting into a state of peace, balance, and harmony by taking responsibility and removing all non-benevolent programs we have created or have been implanted within us. The Libra Moon will also be intensified by the square it makes to Jupiter in Cancer, Pluto in Aquarius, and in opposition to the cosmic healer Chiron, helping us to delve into our emotions, relationships, and our sense of belonging. We are now being asked to release the past and expand into the future, releasing old emotions and feelings of homesickness to finally embrace our new realities. Finding home means first finding ourselves, as otherwise, wherever we go will still feel unknown, unbearable, and hopeless. Many of you are now finding home within, and hence creating it as well in your new reality, bringing together new aspects of yourselves that previously collided, as this is what balance truly is. Unifying what has been wounded, fragmented, and manipulated through personal transformation and acceptance of all of who we are in nature. Homesickness and all related emotions come from missing the past, something in our minds we remember or fabricate as being better than what we have now. When we begin to anchor ourselves into the present and reconnect to our authentic self, these feelings vanish, because when we retrieve alignment, we too retrieve our sense of belonging with the whole. The person who hurt you cannot heal you, nor your past, as the ones who hurt you did so due to their own wounds. There is no place for you in the past. With those you know, it's time for you to let go. The more you dwell on your past, the more your wounds will create your present, attracting the same people and situations all over again, not because of karma, but because your wound is the one constantly creating your reality, not your conscious divine self. It only takes a choice for you to end this repetitive cycle. May you choose to dwell in the possibility and infiniteness of the present moment, beloveds, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. Greetings, beloved beings of light. Hope your day is most beautiful and blessed. Happy new moon in Libra of the scales of balance. Just want to put out a quick video for all of you. I'll make this as a standalone video and I'll put it at the end of today's short transmission and at the end of the long transmission, as we have these massive energies of this new moon, this dark moon of new beginnings, as all comes into balance, the light and the dark, the physical, the non-physical, the feminine, the masculine, the kan and li, the fire and water come together. The eagle and the condor. Eagle of the north merges with the condor of the south. I wanted to give you all a little appreciation, or a lot of appreciation, for all that you have done for my sacred condor and I over the years. And thank you all. We're very grateful for all of you that sent donations over the past month. I'm still in physical therapy for my spine. I'll put out a standalone, a separate video on that. I'm still in therapy, doing chiropractic adjustments. I had a torn disc, very bad tear in one of my lower discs, and I have a couple of compressed discs and bulging discs, many years of trauma and, accidents and stuff like that. So last month I tore it. I was almost paralyzed with the nerve, some nerve damage in there, but they're doing traction. It's a newer technology where they put a strap under your back and slowly raise the weight. They use your body weight, but it brings the vertebrae apart and helps with the scar tissue. That's one of the biggest problems when you do damage, either with a slip disc, bulging disc, or a tore disc. There's scar tissue that's formed where the disc is repaired, or your body tries to repair it. And if that scar tissue over years and years isn't aligned properly, then you have a lot of problems. There's inflammation in there. There's pressure on the nerves, especially the sciatic nerve. But I'll do a separate video where I'll explain all the therapies I'm doing, the chiropractic and the traction and massage and all these things. That I'm on the mend. I have a couple more weeks to go, but because of all of you, our light workers that sent donations and the pledge on Patreon, I've been able to pay for the therapy. I don't have medical insurance, so you guys paid for all of the therapy. So I'm very grateful. And, thank you to all of you that signed up for Patreon this month, and your donations have really helped. And, my sacred condor also has a bulging disc, so she's going to have to do some therapy also here soon. So we're very grateful for all of you that are supporting us financially, and those of you that, share our videos and comment. It helps us. We're still heavily suppressed and shadow banned on YouTube, but we'll put out a message soon about that, because we know the Earth Alliance has taken over YouTube. But I just wanted to show my gratitude, appreciation, and we're here at our new beautiful nest. This is the nest, the sanctuary of the eagle and the condor. We've been moving over the last week, and we have a few more days to go on. We moved locations where we live, and we have this beautiful little yard here, and a lot of birds and a lot of wildlife this morning. As I drove our son to school, he started high school this year. It's the first time he's been to public school. We have 3 children, daughter and 2 sons, and my sacred condor is always homeschooled, but our son was very adamant about going to high school. So, we allowed him to do that, and he wants to play basketball and all these things. He has a black belt in taekwondo and stuff, and he's very outgoing. Virgo, the harvest. He wants to be out in the world and making changes and serving, and having a more externalized life, we should say. Many of our people are introverted. He's very extroverted and wants to be out in the world. So so far so good. But when I drove him to school this morning, it's about 7:30. There's a lot of mist and fog. We have all these trees here on the horizon. You couldn't even see the trees. And as I drove him to school, all the mist was rising. It was like Avalon rising. So when I arrived home, I saw this beautiful web, this huge web that went from our house to this little bush, and it had all the little water dewdrops all over it. I took a video and I took some pictures. I'll put it in the photo, one of my favorite photos. It's like little jewels, gems on the web. The beautiful artistry of Mother Nature, of Gaia. So I also will put at the end of this a little video I shot with some insights that came through as I was in contemplation and meditation earlier today, and we have this energy of the 3-eye atlas coming through for many of our people, of this mother ship. This is a higher dimensional ship of higher dimensional beings, ascended masters, and our star nations, and that. And, you know, every day there's things coming out. I can't even keep up with all the information. Everything's accelerating at this high rate, this high pace. So, you know, just keep navigating through. Try to stay in your heart, stay present. I know there's a lot of fear mongering about some of these events, you know, so I'll be transmitting as often as I can, live on camera, but obviously doing what's most important is the daily transmissions, you know, to put out every day to help awaken as many of our people from the matrix, from the simulation as we can over the coming days. And we're at critical mass. Our 144,000 first waivers, chosen ones, awakened ones, however you want to see it, are on the precipice here for our great shift, our quantum leap, and it'll be critical mass, you know, to where it'll affect all consciousness of the collective as we all live from our heart in Christos Sophia consciousness. You could say Buddha mind or cosmic consciousness, Christ consciousness. These are all different words pointing to the same truth of your true nature, of the I am presence of truth and love, the love that resonates in your sacred heart center, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things. So thank you all very much again. We truly appreciate you. I couldn't have been doing this over the last I've had this channel 15 years, but been putting out the daily transmissions every day for 6 years. So we couldn't have made it this far without all of you. So the best way to support us, monthly pledge on Patreon, whitegoldeagle.com. If you'd like to send a one-time donation to our PayPal or Stripe, that's eaglelovecondor.com. The links are there. And you know, to help us continue in the coming days until our divine dispensations come in, which we feel are very soon. And the event we're right on the precipice of this great event, which is the full shift to fifth dimensional reality, 5D. We're still resonating in between. We're in this massive bifurcation portal. The bifurcation is like a splitting of timelines. You're seeing this through many of our New Earth scribes all over the internet. There's information about the bifurcation, where it's like a fork, like a fork in the road. It's a splitting off of the old and the new coming in. Some call it the chaotic node. So just remember, through this chaos, within the chaos is miracles. Within the miracles is chaos. So we look for the miracle. The miracle is all around us. The beauty and our manifestation, our powers of manifestation are accelerating. So be careful what you focus your awareness, when you put your mind and your vision, you know, your visualization mixed with the emotion, the joy, the bliss that you're going to experience when you live the life of your dreams. If you're not, if you're navigating through some of these old energies, releasing all these old interference patterns, we call it, you know, which are held over the full 5D, we're resolving all of these things perfectly in the unborn mind of Buddha, which is your true nature, your true self. So I'm going to cut this short here to get this out to you today. I'll put this at the end of the short and the end of our full transmission tonight, and maybe I'll also release it as a standalone, so more of our people, due to the great suppression that we're experiencing through all these social medias. I'm going to hit it from every angle. We're going to, knock through. We're going to all these obstacles and algorithms and all these things that are preventing us from getting our messages out to more of our people, to make this thing happen in this now, in this eternal now of pure awareness, of bliss, eternal bliss consciousness. So thank you all again very much. We appreciate you. The eagle and the condor send you so much love. We love you very much. You are our angels. You are our angels of the new earth. You came in with us through the void, from the higher realms. We come from 12D, 12th dimensional Venus. That's our home planet and our home dimension, our highest before source, in 12D. So thank you to our Council of 12. Thank you to all of our patrons on Patreon and our members on YouTube. All these things together are helping us continue this work and make this this ascension happens. So namaste, have a most beautiful, blessed day, and most sacred, powerful, and blessed new moon in Libra of the scales, as all comes into equanimity, the equality, the balance, the harmony of the music of the spheres, as the left merges with the right, come together in prayer posture and smile, smile, smile. Ground, ground, ground. We ground deep into the crystalline core of Earth. As we smile and lift our spirits, we rise up. The ascension is the fire, and the grounding, the descension of the water, the feminine, the masculine, come together in your sacred heart center, the fire and the water, the yin and the yang, kan and li. Namaste. When we sit still and contemplate the nature of the universe, we realize that all things are one. In the web of life, we see the connectedness of all things. In the oneness of life, we realize our true nature of eternal life and eternal light. Like the diamond net of Indra, each spark, each gem, each stone is the whole universe. It is holographic in nature. Everything is one and everything is connected. The separation only exists within the simulation. You see, each dewdrop holds the nature of all things in the multiverse. We are here now in this body, experiencing the infinite multidimensionality of all aspects of infinite source creator. Within the creation is the creator, and within the creator is the creation. There is no separation. We realize the oneness of all nature when we see the kingdom of heaven within. Aho. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum.